possibly, ladies and gentlemen, our next United States Senator. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Iron Mike Kunzler.
Thank you, Tony. I'm actually here to make a presentation to Micky today. I'm honored to be a close friend of Micky's. I met Micky, as Tom alluded to, almost 30 years ago when I was managing the Cell Block Lounge. I don't know who remembers the Cell Block Lounge. It was owned by Tommy and Shadow. I worked for Tommy for a long time, learned a lot about life working for Tommy and some of the people I met at the Cell Block Lounge. Micky would hang around at the Cell Block Lounge, along with his brother Dickie, his mother, his father, and all of his sisters, and that's a true story. So I can tell you some stories today, but I won't because most of them will probably incriminate myself as well. This was before I was a police officer. But what I wanted to say was they say success doesn't change a person. It unmasks that person. So when success came Micky Ward's way, and it unmasked him, what did we see? We didn't see anything different. We saw the same Micky Ward that we all loved. Hardworking, loyal, dedicated, just a regular guy. And that's the Micky Ward that we know. Unchanged by a world championship, unchanged by an Academy Award-winning movie about his life. Completely unchanged. I was recently in Boston with a couple of the leaders from the city with Micky Ward. And we were at a fancy restaurant, and we were drinking red wine and eating good. And at a quiet moment, I kind of looked at Micky and I said, "Micky, what do you think? Nice place." And as only Micky could respond, he said, "Mark is a great place, but I'll take the L Diner." And that's Micky Ward.
Card-carrying member of the Screen Actors Guild. How many of you can say that? Anybody? No, not you, Rita. Screen Actors Guild, right there. He struts around the city of Lowell like he's the man to be. But we all know, especially the boys at the Owl Diner, that he's a distant second to his lovely wife, Donna. How in God's name she does put up with this guy is beyond me or Micky or anybody else. He flew in last night on a red eye, all the way, ladies and gentlemen, from Hollywood, California, the one, the only, Micky O'Keefe.
See, I don't really have to lower this too far, you know, I'm not that tall. So. You know, first of all, I want to say, you know, I'm sorry about your dad, Micky, and I was there yesterday with you, and you had your family there, and that's your best friend. And he was your biggest, what was I going to say, your biggest fan. But I'm not going to roast Micky today because I don't think it's appropriate for me to do that today. But I do want to speak about what he's done, what his life, and what people have seen, and the things that he's done to help everybody. And Micky has helped a lot of people with the charities that he has and the speaking engagements that he does. And a lot of them he does for nothing. He speaks to a lot of people and he helps them. And what he has done for the city, I mean, this city, you know, they say there's a lot to like about Lowell, and there is a lot to like about Lowell. And when they had that movie, I mean, Lowell's on the map now because of Micky Ward and because of Dickie Eckert. You know, we have to give Dickie his kudos too because Dickie trained him. Dickie brought him, taught him, and worked with him. And I took over when Dickie had his bad times. And I never take any credit because I worked with Micky because I love Micky. And you know, him and I had a lot of fun. I couldn't say the things I'd like to say to him here today because I'd be kicked out. Because everybody knows me, I do a lot of swearing. And, even though at the church when I'm leaving, I can't. But, you know, I mean, but Micky Ward has done so many things for so many people. People didn't see what he did to do what he did. This kid never stopped working. Never. I don't care what day it was. He would call me, we'd go out, he'd go for a run, he'd do is boxing. People didn't understand what you do to become a fighter. You know, we have many people sitting in this hall today that were boxers. It was almost like a rite of passage when you were a kid, and to box in the silver mints and boxing for the golden gloves. And yeah, we won championships here. There's guys in here that won silver mints and golden gloves. But that doesn't compare to what Micky Ward did. People don't realize what he did. I mean, there's a trilogy because of the fights with Taro Gandhi. Those are 3 of the best fights that ever happened anywhere in the world. And he's put himself on the map. He's put Lowell on the map. No matter where you go, you get down to Florida, you go to California, and you meet people, and they say, "You from Lowell, man?" "Yeah." "What about the fighter?" They want to know about the fighter. Well, that's the fighter. He's the fighter. It's not Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg wants to be him. Everybody wants to be him. I want to be him. You know, everybody wants to do what he does. Am I right? I mean, he gives so much. I mean, you know, the movie was about dysfunctional family. Who the hell doesn't come from a dysfunctional family? You know, we want in America. You know, I mean, we don't do it, but it doesn't matter because God has a sense of humor. Because we'll have an aunt or uncle or a cousin that's coming, you go, "Oh, what am I going to do?" But that aunt or uncle or cousin, they're the ones that help you the most when you need them. They take care of you. And this is what this guy does. He takes care of people today. That fund that he started, what he's doing for the kids that have nothing, are you kidding me? That's unbelievable. And the Salvation Army, what they do for everybody, I mean, this place is the city of Lowell is a great place to live. I've spoken at other venues, and they love to hear the story about Micky Ward and what he's accomplished. But he's accomplished so much, I don't think anybody's ever going to do that. And he's a legend now. Micky Ward is a legend. Not me. But Micky Ward is a legend, and he's going to go down as a legend. And because of Micky Ward, this city is what it is. This city helps one another, and that's what everybody's doing here today. So you should always give yourself a hand, really, because you're all here to roast him, but you're all here because you want to give what you have. So
I want to thank everybody for coming out this morning. Thank the Salvation Army, thank you so much. Everybody over here. Mike, thank you so much. Rita, thank you. Micky, I have a lot of stories about Micky. I gotta tell one little fast one. We're in Big Bear, California, training for, supposed to fight Julio Cesar Chavez. We're up there, and they have wild burrows up there. It's like 6,000 feet above sea level. And Micky's up there, and he can't really breathe too good because of the altitude. Anyways, one day he's in his room, and it's early. I come back from a run around, probably 5 in the morning. When I get back, he's in the room, and you know, something, I don't know if he was on the phone with someone at home or whatever it was, but I'm the joker I am, and it's why he's still here. Because the joker I am, he's, I'm in the closet waiting for him. He comes around, and I jump out of the door, like, I can't say what I did, but I'm telling you, he's still here, so I'm so happy he's still here. I'll be happy with you, Al, right now, because how many things I've done to him, I can't believe he's still here. It's just the way I am. You know, I always keep things light. I'm not really too serious. When I get in the ring, I was serious. I could shake your hand and still try to. When I get in the ring, though, even if I spot my brother, I try to take his head off. And it sounds barbaric, it sounds crazy, but that was just I could be very, very nice to you. But once I got in the ring, I was a total different person. And I can admit you that too. But you know, getting back to today, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. I also want to thank, you know, here's some people right here in front of me, people that make it happen for me. Obviously, my name's on the charity, but they do hours and endless work that I can't thank them enough for doing, because, you know, I get the end reward. Oh yeah, Micky's charity, but these guys are the guys that are out there every day giving turkeys out at Thanksgiving, doing different stuff for Christmas, and so on and so forth. So, and my golf tournaments and things like that. So I gotta thank them guys. If it wasn't for them, I would never